Hey guys, welcome to another video, and on this one I'm gonna keep on testing my new Lyra Rembrandt sketching roll, but this time I'm gonna use these colored pencils on a mixed media piece. I've got this homemade mixed media sketchbook that I did, and if you're interested, you can watch how I made it in a video I have here on my channel. I'll leave the link on the description. And I've been loving to work on it so much because it has this crazy texture, heavy texture really, that I really love. And it's perfect to use colored pencils on top of the first layer that I put in it with all sorts of leftover paints that I had. And these Lyra colored pencils are not different from other colored pencils in this way. They layered perfectly on top of the first layer, as you can see. So I kept adding some more texture with them, some more lights and darks, details to pop up these flowers. I used a lot of the colors in this roll to create more interest in this piece. So in this test, I'd say these colored pencils really passed it extremely well, because all the colors layered pretty well on top of the previous paint that was in there. You'll see that I used light colors and dark colors, and they all layered pretty well. And in this kind of work, you can see that comes alive when you add the darker tones and the lighter tones, because it gives that contrast, that high contrast that really looks alive, as if this grass was popping off the paper, you know, and the flowers popping up, and you'll see in the end the result. In here, I thought I was done with it. I was happy with the result, but at the same time, there was just something missing. I didn't know exactly what, but I was guessing that the flowers needed to pop a little more, and that green in the middle was too bright, and there was a red mark that didn't resemble a flower, so dragging my eye over there all the time, and I didn't want that. I guess it became a focal point, but in this piece I didn't want a focal point. I wanted a quite even landscape. So I was thinking back then, what could I do to fix it? And I remembered one of the first tests I did to these colored pencils was mixing them and smudging them with baby oil. So I decided to give it a try. I smudged a little bit on my flowers to see if they would become brighter somehow. But I must say that I didn't get the result I was expecting. I didn't get the same result that I got in the first test. And you can see, by the way, in another video, one of my latest videos here on the channel. I think it was the first video testing these materials, that it dissolved really well with baby oil. In this surface, it didn't work that way. I'm guessing it's because I have acrylics underneath and it's a very textured surface. I don't know exactly why, but it didn't work. But at the same time, looking back at it later, I didn't think it needed much more. I really liked it, how it was. And I kind of fixed that red stripe of paint with a darker pencil over it, so it became like a bit of wood or something like that in the back. It didn't shout out so much anymore. So I guess it's acceptable this way, and in the end I really liked it. So for these tests, the Lyra Polychrome colored pencils really get a high note because they layered well in this surface. The colors are bright and pretty, so I really liked it. I really enjoyed working with them. They feel good on your hand, and overall I really like this piece that I made in my sketchbook. Tell me what you think. Okay, you're free to express yourself here in my channel. Just please don't be cruel. So that's the end of it. I hope you like it. I have a little speed up process for you to see here at the end of the video, just to kind of sum up all the process. I really like to see the piece come together, you know, really fast. It's really enjoyable. And I want to thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for my next video. There is going to be a very special one. I'm not going to spoil the surprise right now, but it's a very special video for me. I hope you like it too. And until then, please be happy. Bye-bye.